4th of February or 18th of May? Well, in this video, I'm gonna talk about when and what is the exact Independence Day in Sri Lanka. In the very first, and as usual, let's see the story behind this world famous Independence Day. On the 4th of February in 1948, in this tropical paradise of Sri Lanka. Be cool. Now let's get back to 1505. In the middle of the 15th century, the Portuguese attacked this country with their military ships. It means war. They were the first European power to set foot on this island. They ruled a lot of coastal areas. Sinhalese and Portuguese, both parties never gave up on the war. They tried their best to get control of this whole country until the 16th century. Do you know what happened next? I will explain to you, and this is the most interesting part of this video, so don't skip this until the end. Okay, just imagine that the Ceylon is here. This is the Portuguese. This is the Dutch. Then the Dutch arrived in Ceylon and ousted the Portuguese. And they ruled the coastal regions for over a century. But the Sinhalese is still planning to get back control of this country. By the late 17th century, the British took control nearly in 1796 and they established their complete rule over Ceylon. Okay, wait a second. Did you ever know who named this country as non-Ceylon? Time's up. The Portuguese, they named this country as Ceylon. And back to the track. In 1919, the Ceylon National Congress, CNC, was formed to push for self-rule. And for the first time ever, Ceylon got their universal suffrage in 1931 from the British, allowing all citizens to use their vote. Between 1944 and 1945, the Salisbury Commission recommended a new constitution for self-government. On the 4th of February in 1948, Ceylon gained independence from British rule under the leadership of D.S. Senanayake, who had the first Prime Minister. Therefore, this statue was designed in Independence Square in Colombo 7. But Ceylon remained a dominion of the British Commonwealth until 1972, when it became a republic and changed its name from Ceylon to Sri Lanka. From here, now you can use Sri Lanka instead of Ceylon. That's why I use Ceylon many times in this story. So, I think you got my point. And back to the video. In addition, Sri Lanka has a huge history before 1505, but I didn't talk about that in this video. So, if you want to study more about the complete history of Sri Lanka, you can follow this useful charts YouTube channel, and I will put the relevant link in the description area. Even though you have to invest 47 minutes of your valuable time because it's a 47-minute video. So, back to the time. Alright, so this is the summary from 1505 to 1948. First came the Portuguese, then the second was the Dutch. Third and final colonial power to take control of Sri Lanka was the British. Then finally gained independence from British rule on the 4th of February in 1948. Hello everyone, it's a very good morning here. Today is 4th of February, but not in 1948, it's 2025. As usual, Sri Lanka preparing to celebrate their 77th Independence Day. The special thing is that last year we celebrate this event in golfers. But in this year, the government decided to organize it in Independence Square in Colombo. Every year, Sri Lanka celebrates Independence Day with a military parade, cultural performances, flag hoisting ceremonies, and a speech by the president in Colombo. As per the president's request, they decided to cut out some functions rather than last year to save money. By the way, the event honors national heroes and highlights the country's unity and progress. Listen to this very carefully. Now let's jump to the very strange title. So don't skip this video until the end. Now let's see what the Sri Lankan soldiers gained for the Lankan people on 18th of May in 2009. I am talking about the Sri Lankan victory against the Liberation Tiger of Tamil Eelam, as known as LTTE. Well, there are some major reasons to talk about this victory. A lot of Sri Lankans are questioning why we can't celebrate the 18th of May every year as our exact Independence Day. So I think you may have a perfect answer for this, and don't forget to put that in this comment section, because it's a Sri Lankan own victory. Even though during this civil war, these people saw many updates every day on their television, radio and newspaper, even though they experienced bomb blasting and firing in the main cities, these all were so close to them and they felt the dangerous smell of this 26-year-long civil war. Personally, I saw this special suggestion on different social media, and that's why I made this video to get an idea of what would be the exact Independence Day in Sri Lanka. Eventually, Independence Day is not just a single day to celebrate. Every day, every time, even at every moment, people should have the freedom to enjoy their life as they wish. So, this is my first video about Sri Lanka in front of you all. Further, I will make more videos about Sri Lanka. And if you have any interest in Sri Lankan culture, Sri Lankan foods, hidden places of Sri Lanka, tourism and travel content, you should follow me. Thanks for watching Has Best, and I will always do my best.